Hello, welcome back. I have a thought to share, like always. Okay, so this one I've been thinking for a while now. Sometimes I just wonder, why do some of my goals that are the biggest ones feel so far away even though I'm working on them regularly? Like, why there's no faster progress? And recently I realized something that actually helped me make peace with that. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. Like, it was my eureka moment, but like, it's very simple actually. And sometimes you wonder that why the simplest of things takes so much time for you to realize when it's like very obvious. But when it hits you, it hits you. I think there are two ways to move towards a goal. One is the strategic path where you are clear on what you want, you take direct steps to get there, and your focus is kind of on the outcome because you are planning your path to that goal. It's like walking towards that specific destination in a straight line. Of course, in real life, it's never linear, but like, and the other part, the other strategy is less linear. Of course, they both have the same goals. It's the second path is just more organic. You are just putting into use whatever you have right now, what means you got. So then what you do is that you show up, you do what you can, you put your work out into the world and trust that things will align eventually. So in this case, what happens that you don't necessarily focus a lot on the outcome because you have other things to take care of at the moment, and that is a far off thing because you have accepted the reality that it is going to be not linear, and hence it won't be faster, it will be a lot slower. So there are many different ways to get there, and you have to kind of respect the timeline and also kind of sit through the other steps to get to the final step. The second one, of course, feels slower, but doesn't mean that it's wrong. It's still progress, it's slow progress. But the tricky part is that, and that's what I actually wanted to share, most of us don't even realize which path we are on. And that's why it kind of causes a bit of tension, a bit of friction between what we want and how long it's taking us to get there. Because we don't know what we are doing, like we do not actively think about which path we are on, and hence we can't really define our outcomes because until unless we are aware where we are at the present, we can't really predict the future. Like, I have other things going on right now. For example, my immediate career, work, and just me living abroad and, like learning the ways of life and by living by myself. So I had to be realistic in choosing my next steps. So that's why I have been choosing the second pathway, the second way to achieve these goals. I'm trying to create more, meet new people, building new skills so that I can be really seen for who I am, what my interests are, what my capabilities include, and just trying to put myself out there. And it's not for a specific outcome that I'm looking forward to get something out of it, of course, down the line. I'm just doing all of these because that's all I can really do right now at this stage, which are aligned to where I want to be in the future. And even though it's lower, I have realized that it's still progress. And what matters is that I'm showing up the best way I can. So I'll give you an example. So I have a goal personally in my mind that's very important to me. I won't be naming it here. Let's just say it's a big goal to achieve. But right now, I'm not taking a direct route to get to that goal. Uh, by direct route, what I mean is that would need me to be actively involved and thinking every day about that goal. That would involve strategy, applications, possibly leaving some other commitments that are going on right now. And I know that I can't do that at the moment because the stakes are high, first of all. Second of all, there's no clear route for me to follow right now. And I think that's the most, well, not the most important. But yeah, these are the two main reasons that I can think of right now. A lot of us beat ourselves up because we are not reaching our goals fast enough. But we never pause to ask that if we are in a position to even chase that goal directly. Or am I building towards the goals in the ways I can actually right now? The whole process has actually made me rethink what progress looks like because always since childhood we are told that we have to have a plan, a path, a timeline, and Sometimes you just don't. Sometimes all you have to do is just be at the present moment and put in all your energy and overall mindset and how you are in your life, your lifestyle, to put something out there in the world, utilize that strength which you have currently, and just put it out there and let things happen to you. And that matters because then you are not like running behind a particular timeline. Doing that is also us showing up. That version is still showing up, and it's pretty great. And by taking those small actions in our everyday lives, we still get closer to our goals. And not just that, it's also taking us closer to the version of ourselves that's ready for those goals. So we are preparing ourselves, and slow and steady wins the race. I used to stress about when things would happen. When will I reach that level? When will I be recognized? When will it click? But now I've realized maybe the timeline doesn't matter as much as the direction I'm taking to reach those goals. Maybe it's less about am I there yet and more about am I becoming the person I want to be, even if I'm on the way to there to get to that goal. So, if you have been feeling like you're stuck or behind or like you are not doing enough, pause and ask yourself which path you are on currently, the direct one or the organic one. Because if you're still showing up, even slowly, you're still moving. And that matters more than chasing something that doesn't fit right now. Let the world run its course. And once I understood the difference between chasing and attracting, I started to feel less guilty about my pace. Because again, if you're doing the work, showing up, putting yourself out there, out of your comfort zone, it's still progress because you are still moving forward, just a little slower. Even if it doesn't look like it, trust me, I am currently there, and I just wanted to share this thought because so many of us might be in the same journey as me right now. And as long as you know in your heart that you are putting your best effort, just stay hopeful, just stay positive, and you will get there, dude. Because I know I will. Your job is simply to keep doing the good work and staying open to opportunities and possibilities where that good work might take you to. So if you feel that your progress is slow, just analyze the path that you're currently on, the one that you can take right now, or probably you're already taking. Let me know in the comments because I would love to have a chat about this. So, my question to you is which part do you feel like you're right now? Attract mode or pursuit mode? Neither is better. They're just two different paths. So, you will be fine, totally. And knowing where you are helps a massive amount because it helps you give yourself a little bit more grace and respect and trust your own pace. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.